This is 90.3 FM, KEXP in Seattle, heard around the world on the web at KEXP.org. I'm really excited. I'm down in the live performance room with a group from Los Angeles, California, who I play on El Sonido quite a bit. Welcome to Seattle, to Las Cafeteras.
What up, what
up? Hello.
Thanks for being here today.
Oh, it's good to be here, man. Thanks for having us, Chili.
Of course. You got a couple songs?
We do. The first one is called Chuchumbé. Yeah. 400 years of music right here in the making.
Que te vaya bien, que te vaya mal, el chuchumbé te va a besar.
Que te vaya bien o mal, el chuchumbé te va a agarrar. ¡Eva! Los cafeteros. El chuchumbé fue penado por el color de su piel.
El chuchumbé fue penado por el color de su piel.
Como no tenía dinero, lo metieron en la cárcel.
Como no tenía dinero, lo metieron en la
Que
cárcel.
te vaya bien o mal, el chuchumbé te va a agarrar.
Que te vaya bien, que te vaya mal, el chuchumbé debe agarrar.
Rumbo hacia Arizona, no sé qué vaya a pasar.
De rumbo hacia Arizona, yo no sé qué va a pasar.
Si me ven con mi jarana, la migra me va a agarrar.
Si me ven con mi jarana, la migra me va a agarrar.
Que te vaya bien, que te vaya mal, el chuchumbé te va a besar.
Que te vaya bien o mal, el chuchumbé debe agarrar. Baila, Nel, baila. En el nombre de María y en el nombre de José.
Lero, lero, lo, y en el nombre de José.
Así como acaba el día, se acaba el chuchumbé.
Así como cada día se acaba el chuchumbé.
Que te vaya bien, que te vaya mal, el chuchumbé debe agarrar.
Que te vaya bien o mal, el chuchumbé te va a agarrar. Epa.
That's a little energy there for your day, a wake up, wherever you're listening.
This next song is called Ya Me Voy.
Ya me voy sin dinero. Ya me voy. Yo no quiero. Pero ya me voy.
A bailar, mi gente.
Ya me voy, yo no quiero sin dinero, tengo miedo, pero para el norte ya me voy. Los Rejales ya me voy. No sé dónde, pero voy, mamá. Ya me voy, mamá.
Ya me voy, ya me voy, ya me voy, ya me voy. sin dinero, por mi sueño ya me voy. Con la luna ya me voy. Tengo frío pero voy. Con la luna ya me voy. Ya me voy. Ya me voy. Ya me voy. Ya me voy.
No te vayas, no te vayas, mi madre, no te vayas.
No te vayas.
Con la cara maquillada,
No te vayas.
con la negra
No
minifalda.
te vayas.
Con tu boca muy rosada, ma. No te vayas, ma.
No te vayas. No te vayas. No te vayas. No, 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 no. Me voy. Me voy. Me voy. Sin dinero y yo no quiero, pero ya me voy. Ya me voy.
Yes. Live music here at KEXP Las Cafeteras. Awesome.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
man.
We're so excited to be here.
Great. I'm excited to have you
It's
here.
so sunny here in Seattle. It's wonderful.
Oh yeah,
It
it's,
reminds me of LA.
it's gorgeous here, I'm sure. From Los Angeles, California, their latest full-length record called "It's Time," one of my favorites from last year. Let's start with a bit of a quick intro. Tell our audience who's here and what you're playing and doing in the band. That'd be great.
So I'm Hector, and I play jarana tercera. I dance and I sing with las cafeteras. To my left.
Hi, I'm Daniel French from the San Gabriel Valley, and I play the jarana segunda. It's like a 8-string guitar from Veracruz, Mexico, and I MC and I sing.
My name's Leah Rose Gallegos. I am a vocalist. I dance, percussion. I play percussion, quijada, and drum. I think that's it.
What's up, everybody? My name is David Flores. I play the requinto jarocho with las cafeteras.
What's up, everybody? My name's Jose Cano. I play cajon, I play guitar, and I play a little bit of flute.
Hello, everybody. My name is Annette, and I play the marimbol, which is still stuck at the airport, and I dance in the band.
And let me also introduce Denise, who's not here today. She's a little busy. She's a busy woman, but Denise is also a vocalist and a percussionist and a jaranera.
Right on. Welcome to all of you.
Hey, thank you, brother.
So glad to have you here in Seattle. And big thank you for, the audience doesn't know, but you just rushed off a plane and you had a lost instrument and you ran down here to set up. And I know you guys got to jet off to Bellingham right after this. So
And we just got out. I mean, like last night we played with Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros at a circus.
nice.
And I think we left, a lot of us left the circus at like 1 in the morning, and I think slept 10 minutes.
So we just wiped off all the glitter off our face.
You still got the energy. You look fresh and you sound
It
fresh.
was an amazing show last night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's learn a little bit how you came together. So music at the heart of what you're doing here is son jarocho. How did you all come together to make this music as a band and maybe just get into the music? You started as students of son jarocho? That's how you found each other?
Yeah, there's a community space that we come from called the Eastside Cafe. It's a Zapatista-inspired arts and action center. And, back in 2005, there was a big struggle for, it was for the largest urban farm to keep it community-led, community-driven, community-owned. And so there was a lot of activism around there. And every given night you can find poetry, danza, and this music called son jarocho. And so eventually, there's some community members who knew how to play and started teaching classes. And a lot of us began there. Myself, Annette, David, Leah actually started in the Valley, and then Danielle started, and we started learning traditional form of music at this East Side Cafe. And that's where our name comes from. This is in 04, 05,
okay.
2004, 2005. And then, but we're LA kids. So, I grew up listening to Tupac and folks oldies and all kinds of stuff. Gano's like an eclectic mix of like world African music, and we just started funking it up, and here we are today.
I like how you take the heart and the traditional style and really, like you said, do your own thing, make it modern, a bit of the sound and also the lyrics as well. So talk a little bit about the songs. Like you do a version of La Bamba, which is probably the most famous son jarocho, that song everyone knows. But you twist it up and you add your own lyrics. What about the rest? Are you taking traditional songs and changing the lyrics, originals, a mix of both?
Yeah, I mean, so the song we just played, Me Voy, is an original song that we wrote. It's, more of a cumbia. And that song's really about, a dialogue between like a parent and a child, a parent who needs to leave home to go work across a border or maybe late at night, and sort of this child saying like, don't leave, I need you to stay here. And then, we take songs like El Chuchumbé, the first song we played, and that song's hundreds of years old. Actually, the rhythm, the music, original music is lost, but some lyrics remained. And so that chorus, when we say que te vaya bien, que te vaya mal, that's like an old school chorus, but then we used it to talk about like the racist laws, racial profiling in Arizona, and like just, racial profiling and like the state of race relations in the country, So I think that's kind of like an example of how we kind of gave it like a soca feel, and then talked about what's going on now with old stuff.
It's cool that a younger generation is interested, and not only interested, but moving this traditional sound forward. Maybe before I talk about that, can someone do a brief description of where son jarocho comes from, what it is?
Yeah, I mean, son jarocho is basically a genre of music. So there's son cubano, there's son huasteco, son jarocho, and son really describes sort of genre that includes poetry, stringed instruments, dance, canto, and so it's a genre. And jarocho, it comes from southern Veracruz. Jarocho is a culture, a people, and a region. And so son jarocho describes the genre of this music, right? And it's basically slave music. It was brought a mix of African, indigenous, Spanish, Arabic, beats, rhythms, and rhymes that kind of coalesced during a time of degradation that we know as slavery. But out of this time came this very beautiful music that people used to communicate and talk about the surroundings. So it's storytelling music. What we know today is folk. Like son jarocho is a folk music from that era, that time. And so today, we don't say we found the music, we say the music found us. And we're using this sort of traditional music to tell our stories of like kids growing up in LA, right? And what that looks like. And so, and not only about like struggle and, that, but it's also about loving, being in love. It's also about carrying your neighborhood, your people, and all that jazz. So we try to mix it all up. And, for us, we feel we're modern day storytellers.
And you feel like the younger generation, I feel like it is embracing this style. So I imagine it's still alive down in Veracruz and places where it began. But how did it spread out through Mexico, and how are kids in LA embracing this and making it fresh?
I think one of the things that's been pretty apparent to me is that son jarocho is really accessible. It's really easy to pick up a jarana and learn three chords, and with those 3 chords you can play hundreds of songs, right? So it's this very accessible tool that you can pass from person to person to person. It's easily shared.
And encourages the spectators to get involved as well,
Right,
correct? And play
yeah.
instruments and dance and be a part
there's so
of
many
it.
elements that it's inviting to, whether you want to do percussion or sing or strum, or there's so many different parts that play a role in it.
There's actually a project here in Seattle called the Seattle Fandango Project.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And a bunch of folks who are doing the fandango, which is like basically a hundreds of years old jam session with all the elements that Leah talked about. So, I think there's also this vibe of like, it's not just so like, you know, we're a band and we perform on stage, but there's also like the fandango is like this dope kind of communal experience. And I think that's not so common in our culture in the US. You know, we're used to like going to a show and you watch the band and like you cheer it on and you vibe out. But this is like, yo, this is for everybody. Like, you can just jump in and improvise if you want. And I think that invitation is important. And I think it's part of what democracy is too. It's like, it's here. There's some structures. Use it, you know, or don't.
And you guys are sharing the knowledge now too, not just through your music and your CDs. We mentioned you kind of got together when you were students of it, but you're actually now on tour. You're doing some college dates and stuff. Are you teaching classes or?
Well, I wouldn't say we're not students anymore. I mean,
well,
you know,
you can be both a student and a
right,
teacher.
Exactly, right? The Buddhist term, you know. But you know, like Leah talked about the accessibility of jarocho, you know, with 3 chords, right? It's simplicity, but there's so much in those 3 chords that you know, once you really start digging into the music, there's a lot to it.
Deeper.
It's much deeper, you know, like anything, you know. And that's what's really dope about the music. It's very accessible, but it's also very complex, right? There's a bunch of different things that we're still learning, right? We're by far not students anymore. We're very, very much students. But, you know, like we share. What we think is we know how to play 3 chords, and we like to share that, you know, and we share what we know, our knowledge of what we have, and that's the space that we come from, the Eastside Cafe. Each one, teach one, right? And so that we like to embody that philosophy that, yeah, I could play 3 chords, and then we that's how we start sharing the music, you know?
And so that's what this tour is really about. It's called the More Than Music Tour, and it started last night in LA, and now we're in Seattle. And so basically it's on that sort of each one teach one mentality. We're inviting students into spaces where we're talking about what's going on in their community, what's going on campus, the importance of telling your own story, you know, so like his story, her story, whose story, you know, our story, and how do we really cultivate that? I think more than anything, if you're listening to this, we want to invite you to tell your story and know that it's important and it's valid. And if you don't, then the world is missing out. And you are too. You know, we get empowered by writing and documenting our story. So we're doing a lot of workshops at colleges across, like in the Northwest here, Vancouver, going to Chicago, Missouri, Milwaukee, all over, and just inviting people kind of into that space in nuanced ways. And hopefully there'll be a lot of dope content that people create out of that. And we always get like hella enriched from like what we get from those students and like the insights. And then, you know, we have shows, like we're playing the Nectar Lounge this Wednesday in Seattle. So it's like a cool mix. We get to do like workshops and shows at colleges and then like a club show. And so I think it's going to be a really fun tour.
Cool.
Yeah.
Once again, we're talking with Las Cafeteras here live at KEXP and Seattle. Make sure you head out this Wednesday. They're doing a show at Nectar with the great Seattle group, the Cumbieros. That is this Wednesday, October 23rd, again at Nectar. They have a full-length record called It's Time, which I highly recommend. A couple more songs?
Yes, sir.
Let's hear some more live music.
All right. You didn't get all dressed up for nothing. This is a love song right here. We feel this one's for everybody.
Won't you walk truth and mystery keep me here inside this memory where the grass is green and the sky is high. Won't you tell me tonight that you won't say goodbye, and we'll fly, we will fly, Luna, through the sky. We will fly, we will fly, Luna, through the sky. We will fly, Luna, Luna. We will fly, Luna, 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 Luna,
That was Luna Lovers on our It's Time CD. We have a beautiful, beautiful video that we made with this filmmaker named John Cantu that you should check out. If you listen to that song, you like it. It's like a beautiful, like silent film journey into the moon. This next song is an oldie but a goodie. It's 300 or 400 years old. But this is our new school take on it. It's called La Bamba Rebelde. Es la bamba rebelde, es la bamba rebelde que cantaré porque somos chicanos de East LA, ahí arriba y arriba, ahí arriba y arriba y ahí viré. Yo no creo en fronteras, yo no creo en fronteras, yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré. Para hacer tu hermana la más gordita. Y arriba, y arriba. Ay, arriba, y arriba, y arriba. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré. David Flores en Berrequito, Jarocho. José Cano, Nacajón. Lía Gallegos, Anda Quijada.
La bamba con el requinto, ay arriba, y arriba. Ay arriba, y arriba, y arriba iré. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré. Hey.
All right, everybody, if you're home listening to this, clap along.
Ay la pido, la pido. Ay la pido de corazón que se acabe la bamba. Que se acabe la bamba. Vengo trazando, ay arriba, y arriba. Ay arriba, y arriba, y arriba iré. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré. Hey. That's our favorite part.
Live music. That's my favorite part too. Las Cafeteras here live at KEXP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having us, Chili.
That was
it's good to be
incredible.
here, and much love to Seattle. Come see us on Wednesday. It's going to be a fun time.
If you like what you hear, we have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, website, all those good things.
Just not MySpace.
Oh, yeah.
That's making a comeback. I will post all your information about links to your upcoming shows, Facebooks. You have some cool videos out. I'll post that on our real-time playlist so our listeners can follow along. And if they're listening in other cities, can hopefully check you out. And again, Seattle this Wednesday, the 23rd at Knecht with the Cumbieros. Please don't miss that show. Thank you all for coming in. That was awesome.
Thank you. We love Seattle.
Have a good day. Much love.
Las Cafeteras. Thank you, Kevin, for doing the sound. Thanks, everyone, for listening. This is KEXP, Seattle.